Welcome to All Pro Football Data. My name is Jim Cobern, and today's episode we're talking about a running back by the name of DJ Giddens from Kansas State. So we're going to look at his analytical profile, looking at market share data, efficiency data, age and competition analytics, advanced rushing analytics, and then finally finishing up with down and distance analytics. The data collected for the charts are from College Football Reference and collegefootballstats.com. For a glossary of terms, please go to the description below. So taking a look at his data. So running back market share analytics. For DJ Giddens, he did really well. He had 84.9 percentile in terms of his total offensive market share data. He also had an 80.82 in terms of his receiving market share, and then 47.80 in terms of touchdown market share. These numbers are good. The touchdown market share is a little less than you would want it to be. And I'm surprised he didn't really improve that number this year. But those are kind of the biggest things that really stick out to him. Then when you get to efficiency data, his yards per touch was really good, as well as his yards per reception. But his TD percentage, again, there's a lack of touchdowns here in terms of his data profile that is a little bit alarming for him as a prospect. So everything else is solid, but again, the touchdown number is not where you want it to be. Then when you get to age and competition adjusted analytics, he did really well. His age score is solid. His MSA rating and pass rating is solid as well. If his TD touchdowns were better, he would be grading out much higher. But that is kind of an issue in his data overall, is the lack of touchdowns. That's the biggest thing that really keeps sticking out in his data, is the lack of touchdowns for him. Then we get to running back advanced rushing analytics. This takes a look at a smaller sample size. So the previous sample size looked at running backs from 1969 until today. This sample size specifically looks at running backs from the era, the basic early era from 2009 until 2024. And based on this data, again, the TD percentage is even worse than the other era data. And then when you look at his first down conversion rate, it's solid. Uh, Percentage of 10 plus yard runs and 20 plus yard runs were really solid, 93 percentile for that particular area for 20 plus yard runs. So he's a home run hitter. He really is. He's able to get those big long runs. It's just he's not really getting the touchdowns that you would like to see out of a prospect like him. And then of course, when you get to his down and distance conversion analytics, this particular area right here, solid across the board. 65 percentile on third down situations, 62 in terms of second down, and then 58 percentile in terms of first down situations. So very solid in terms of getting first down conversions at the NFL, at the college football level, which is kind of the biggest thing for him. Overall, for DJ Giddens, he has good production traits, but lacks the touchdown market share of an elite back. He could have a path similar to James Cook on the Buffalo Bills, or he could be a backup to rotational back only long term. So that's kind of the biggest thing with Giddens. He has all the things you're looking for in a starting NFL running back, but he just doesn't really convert in terms of getting touchdowns. And some of that could be how he was used in college and those kinds of things. But that's just the biggest thing that really sticks out, that really kind of worries you as an evaluator is that particular area. But other than that, solid prospect across the board. His advanced analytics are solid, able to get those big long runs. And I think his role in the NFL, if you view him as sort of a James Cook like back, where James Cook so far in his NFL career has not been a big touchdown guy. I don't think he's had a single season where he was over 10 touchdowns in the NFL. That might be DJ Giddens. He might be somebody who only gets 4 touchdowns a year or less, if you will. So that's kind of the biggest thing. But other than that, solid prospect, and I'm excited to see what happens with him. So, with all that stuff out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.